walking a path through life that kind of draws from each of them.
Yes.
They each have something to offer, because clearly when you lean more one way, you act in ways that go against all sorts of social norms. When you lean more the other way, you also act in a way that kind of offensive or goes against social norms or even bad for yourself.
Yes, that's right. And it's only by combining the two that you actually become an individual.
Right.
If you're purely rational, you're just like every other rational person. Everything you do is based on logic. If you're purely unconscious, you're kind of just like an animal, and there's really no differentiation. But by combining the two, you are able to express your unique individuality that's unlike anyone else in the world.
Right. There's this sort of thread that runs through your book, this idea of the purpose of our life is to become a whole person.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to walk down that thread with you. What does that, so you're talking about becoming an individual. You use this term called individuation, or is it, yeah, I got that correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you mean by that? And what does that mean for us? What does an individuated individual look like? What is that process?
Yes. So that was a term that was coined by Carl Jung, a Swiss psychiatrist, who developed the idea of the collective unconscious, an unconscious that's shared by our species, not just the individual as Freud focused on. And he said that individuation was the process of healing that split between the conscious and the unconscious mind. And the conscious mind we talked about is the ego, the I. And he called the combination of the two the self. And that represents the entirety of the expression of a person's brain, both the circuits we control and we're aware of, and then the vast majority of other circuits we don't control of, and that we're not aware of.
So this idea of becoming whole or oneself is kind of bringing unity between those two halves of yourself, if you will. You